What's up, party people? Happy Memorial Day weekend to you. Pete, Aaron, Philly Sports Guys,
yes.
Keith, the producer in the back. We're all here. We're relaxing, we're lounging, trying to stay cool. It's a hot one outside.
It's like Africa hot outside right now.
Serengeti. You know when you look out and you see that haze, that come off a fire.
I'm about to
no
spear.
Fire. We're going to jump right into it. Eagles OTAs happened. The second week of OTAs just ended Thursday.
Yes.
Players have all Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I think they have to come back from mandatories in like June 7th, like a little mini camp type deal.
First, second week, yeah.
Carson Wentz looked good.
Yeah.
Bradford looked good. So much they had a couple. The offensive coordinator spoke. Defensive coordinator spoke. I know we're going to talk about a couple things with that.
Right.
I'll leave the defensive coordinator stuff. Jim Schwartz, up to you. The offensive coordinator, kind of some contradictory statements by Frank Reich saying that a lot of times when you choose a quarterback and you say a quarterback is number one, that's really hearsay. Like, there's always a competition going on. The coaches know that, but for the public eye, you have to say. So what we've been hearing from Howie Roseman and what we've been hearing from Doug Peterson this whole time is Bradford's the 1, Daniels is the 2, Wentz is the 3.
Right.
And kind of Frank Reich threw that out the window, and this is your offensive coordinator. So wherein does the line get drawn? Is there too many voices in the room? You know, Doug Peterson ultimately is the head coach. He's going to make the final call on who is the starting quarterback or not. And I don't want to look too far into this, but
well, I think
is this a bad habit? Is this a bad trend going? Is this
I think he's just talking right now. I think he's just talking blowing smoke right now. To be honest with you, I think I call him Dougie Peterson. He's going to kind of put the order, if you will, restore the order. I mean, as we all know it, Bradford's going to be number 1, Daniel's going to be number 2, and Wentz is going to be number 3. Right. Preferably, I'd rather have Wentz sit the whole year if we can. But a lot of people are speculating, and from what I understand, there's going to be a lot of Vegas bets out there saying that he'll be playing by the 4th game. I'm hoping he doesn't.
Wentz?
Yeah, that's
I think the over-under for Wentz to start is 3.5 games.
Yes, and I'm hoping that doesn't come true because I'd rather knock on wood to see if Bradford can do what he can do, and then maybe bring Wentz in. If not the end of the year, maybe next year for sure. Because I want him to learn. But I think right now, Reich is just talking right now. Peterson will restore the order. Like I said, Bradford 1, Daniel 2, and then Wentz 3.
So, speaking of that, with the offensive coordinator speaking, defensive coordinator Jim Schwartz spoke. I know we had spoke off camera about a couple things that he had said, and he kind of was on the Doug Peterson line speaking about the quarterback, and he was asking questions. He was fielding questions about Fletcher Cox and his safeties, and he says at this point, as we talked about, he really doesn't like to get into a depth chart. He's pretty much said we don't have a depth chart right now.
Right, that's what he's saying.
Because you're going to see a different lineup from week to week.
Right, and he's saying a lot of guys are interchangeable, which they are. You know, you got Barwin, you got Graham on the other side. Believe it or not, Marcus Smith will be in the mix, surprisingly.
Yes.
I mean, hopefully, and this is a make or break year for Marcus Smith.
Third year.
Third year. Can Marcus Smith be that guy? You know, he was a first-round pick. A lot of people were scratching their head, but this is the year for him. But,
and the one thing about Jim Schwartz's defense, and you've heard this not just from local radio and local media, but national media as well, is his defense attack. And he's told his guys that when you get on the field, I want you to play hard, I want you to play fast, I want you to attack, but more importantly, I want your personality to show. And the personality of Jim Schwartz, I don't know if you ever saw him coach defense on the sidelines, even in Detroit or in Tennessee or Buffalo. He's a very passionate guy.
Fiery guy.
He lives vicariously through his players. He feels as if he's on the field with them. And he wants to attack.
I think it's a good fit. I think it's a good fit.
Especially for like a Marcus Smith.
Marcus Smith, you know, him coming in. I think the one thing I can say the one dynamic I can say that I like about him, a lot of these guys, the Marcus Smith, the Barwins, and the Grahams on the other side, is that they have that speed, you know.
Yes.
And in that wide 9.
It's not the wide 9 from Washburn.
No, not the wide 9 from Washburn.
I heard people saying with the wide 9, no. It's not that
different.
wide 9.
It's a hybrid, if you will.
Right.
But just that speed. You got that guy coming off that edge, coming full speed.
Right.
And even with the rookie, McAllister coming in from Florida. I mean, he's one of those guys. He's long, he's lanky.
Yes.
He's got that speed. He's got the speed rush. So, I mean, it's a perfect fit for a lot of guys as offense. One of the guys, Kendricks, he had a down year last year.
They're going to move him to the weak side, which is where he should have been, and just let his natural athletic ability and speed just go crazy.
One puzzling thing I'm kind of, and we didn't talk about this, one puzzling thing I'm kind of shaking my head is he came in 15 pounds heavier.
He's at 250.
I don't know that.
I was going to mention
I'm on the ropes about that because I don't know.
Because you need to be
his
a
game
thumper.
Is right, but his game, and I know you need to be thumper, but his game is fast. His game is sweet. Now, at the same token, it might be better because a lot of plays last year he was overplaying. So maybe if he slows down a little bit, maybe he might be a little bit.
And the guards are kind of shed him, and when they kick out or they come around, or if he would stump on the inside and tackle,
exactly.
He was a little bit mismatched.
Right. And I think last year, from what I was checking out, listening to some of the interviews he had, he was a little bit down because of the rotation with Kiko and other guys coming in, and he wants to be the guy.
Right.
He was the guy for the first 2 games. Then when he got hurt, he came back into a rotation. So he's a young guy, so I think it affected him. So we'll see.
Now, along with not just the defensive line and the front 7, Jim Schwartz did speak to in his conversation with the Eagles press, Philadelphia press, I should say.
Yes.
I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday this week. He did state that as he does not want to commit to certain positions on the defense, he did say that with Malcolm Jenkins and Rodney McLeod, he thinks that at some point during the year, as they get along into the season, just based on what he's seen at OTA so far, the communication, and they're very versatile.
And it's right.
Very interchangeable, like you speak to that point about interchangeability. Very versatile, can do a lot of different things that are asked. Right. And he thinks that we're going to have one of the better safety tandems in the league.
And that's what the league is saying. A lot of the guys are saying. That's what they're saying from the Eagles' standpoint, is that they're going to be top 5 tandem out there. I just like the fact that Jenkins is a ball hawk. He knows how to find the ball. He's a good tackler. But the thing I love is McLeod. He's a dumper, man. He's kind of.
When was the last time we had that?
Brian Dawkins. I'm about to say that. I'm not saying he's Brian Dawkins. Let's get that straight, because some people are like, what are you talking about? He's not Brian Dawkins, but he has that Brian Dawkins-ish thing where he's coming in, he's hitting hard, he's fast, he's moving to the ball. So you bring that in there, might be nice.
Now, speaking to the cornerback situation, you have Eric Rowe, Nolan Carroll. Key is, last year at this time, even though he got hurt towards ACL, Ja'Cory Shepherd, pretty much the slot corner was his position.
Yes, it was.
And now we also brought in a couple undrafted free agents. Leotis McKelvin. Now there's some couple undrafted free agents that came in.
Jalen Mills.
And then you also had Ron Brooks, which I don't expect him to be a big participant in possibly nickel situations, more along special team, and to help the younger guys along.
Yeah.
But what you always want, especially on the defensive side, is a healthy competition.
Absolutely.
And there's competition in a lot of different positions this year.
Which we didn't have before. Last year, I don't think we had that much competition with that.
No, we didn't have a lot of competition on the defensive side. A lot of positions were spoken for. So, I mean, I really like that for the team, where nothing's really settled. There's a lot of camaraderie going on.
Guys are fighting.
So you get that fighting spirit, but not only, it's not like you're fighting to win a job, and you want to take any frustrations that you may have out on the other team.
Absolutely.
But you get, as you fight, as you're in a battle, coming into that battle, you may not have any expectations of how the person you're going against, how they feel, know them particularly as a person. And then as you get into that battle, a lot of times from battles like that, you see it a lot in hockey when the playoff series is over. There's handshakes. There's a lot of that going, because you earn respect.
Right.
And this is players now earning the respect of it, because this is all voluntary. And pretty much everyone is there. Everyone showed up except for 2 people.
Well, I think that just the competitiveness is just excellent. But the one thing I like is the culture of what everyone's saying. Just listen to some of the guys interview, Lewis McKelvin and Kendricks, and all those guys are just mentioning how it's a great feel, great atmosphere, everything. Right. So I just think with that, the competitiveness, it's going to be a different Eagles team.
Right. Now with the OTAs, especially coming from Chip's kind of locked down, don't have any type of maneuverability or very often
everything's all system. And
Lane Johnson did say that they have a different cadences now, different line counts, where they actually drew the defensive line off sides numerous times during OTAs,
which is so interesting.
Right, and to be able to audible to see something, which is also going to help Carson Wentz as well. Now I did mention previously that everyone was pretty much here except for 2 players. Darren Sproles is still not showing up. Fletcher Cox is still holding out. Jim Schwartz was asked about Fletcher Cox, and he did state, he's like, it's really hard to talk about somebody and how I feel if they're not here.
If they're not there. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Fletcher Cox will fire his agent, because the agent is giving him bad advice.
Well, I mean, he has the $8 million this year, which is the most he's made since he's been in the league.
$60 million guaranteed.
I get that. Now, also the possibility to franchise tag him for the next 2 years, Cox really doesn't have any leverage. And then when you get to that point when training camp has to start and you start getting fined, that changed the aspect, because then you start losing money.
But my thing is, $60 million. Let's just talk about this, people. $60 million. What would y'all out there, people out there, family, we're family, what would you do with $60 million?
Why y'all think about that with $60 million? go. We gotta pay some bills. We're gonna take a break. I'm gonna get some water because it's hot. I hope you get some water, ice, whatever, ice cream.
Just cool down.
Stay hydrated. Philly Sports Guys, I'm Peter. This is Aaron. We'll be back with you.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to give a sub some sizzle, this is the way. The way it's always been. The way it always should be. The way it always will be. Because that's just the way it's supposed to be. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Today's show has been sponsored by Farmers Insurance in Voorhees, New Jersey. To protect your assets and the people you love, call Mike Skoranek, your local Farmers Insurance agent, at 856-336-2553.
We are farmers. Bum, ba-dum, bum, 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 bum.
$60 million.
Welcome back, Philly Sports Guys on Radio Vision Network. Sports Buzz Channel, we're back. Our question was $60 million.
What would you do with it? And then
that's a lot of money.
If you were Fletcher Cox, would you take that money?
Yes!
And I'm a firm believer, like, look, I love Fletcher Cox. He's the best player on the team, in my opinion, offense or defense. However, with that being said, I think he suffers from the position that he plays. And we were just talking about it off camera. Being a defensive tackle, I mean, he is important to the team.
Right.
I get that. But to talk about someone getting a $100 million contract, and we've seen in the NFL, which being a lot of things is based on tradition and patterns and normalcies, as I should say, it's not normal for the successful teams to have a high-paid defensive tackle.
So what you're saying, basically...
Is he worth it?
Okay.
Is he worth the money?
Absolutely he's worth it. Absolutely he's worth it. Look what he's done on the field.
True, but I get that. I get your argument.
Yeah,
I get your side. I can
look all the double teams he commands. Look how much he changed the game for them.
I get that, but ultimately, can him and that success and that money lead us to the playoffs? Because you look at a Marcel Darius, you look at Ndamukong Suh, you look at J.J. Watt, who did make it to the playoffs. Okay. I get that. Look at Geno Atkins, who made it to the playoffs as well.
Right.
Okay, but with that being said, out of all the players I just named, 2 out of possibly 4 or 5 made it to the playoffs. Buffalo didn't make it.
No, not at all.
Miami didn't make it.
Right. Listen. When you got a stud like that in the middle, you got to pay him. I mean, unfortunately, this is just the name of the game. You're going to overpay for people.
Right.
I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying it's wrong. But right now, he's worth it. I mean, we haven't had a great defensive tackle like this in a while since Reggie White and Jerome Brown. I mean, that's what the 90s. So I mean, unfortunately, the inflation of how things are with the NFL and contracts, you're unfortunately going to overpay for him. So, in my opinion, yes, he is worth it.
Now, see, I understand you overpaid, but do you overpay now?
Yeah, because you don't want to hit the open market.
He's not going to hit the open market this year.
I'm not right now. He's not, but I'm saying you want to avoid that. If you do it right now, you're saving yourself money. Because if you wait longer, another year or so, you're going to spend more money.
But so that speaks to your $60 million guarantee. That's more than what Geno Atkins got.
Yes, it is.
That's almost what Sue got. It's almost. I think it's exactly what Darius got. And Marcel Darius and Fletcher Cox, if I'm not mistaken, had the same agent.
Yeah, and I think I believe.
So how much more can you? He's already at the ceiling.
Listen, these agents nowadays, they're so greedy. If they, the bottom line is that they wait longer. I think that's what their strategy is. I don't know his agent's name, but his strategy is we wait a little longer, buy a little time, we can get more money.
All right, that's what he said. That's all well and good, but if I'm Fletcher Cox, I'm okay, cool, I'll stay. It's voluntary. Right. Mandatory, I don't go. They're gonna find me how much a day?
A lot of money. I'm not sure the figure, but it's gonna be a lot of money.
So I missed a week. How much was that?
But see, that's when those agents get fired because those agents,
Yeah,
a la Sammy Sleeves, give bad information.
Yeah.
That's a new name, by the way. Sammy Sleeves.
Sammy Sleeves and Tom Condom.
Yeah, Tom.
All right, so look, I can sit here. We can talk about
all
football,
day. Let's
but
move on.
there's other sports in the world.
Other sports.
So and it's like you stated. We talked. I think we talked a lot this week.
We did.
We talked after every conference final game in basketball.
And basketball's been great.
Basketball's great. You were saying, and our producer even said it off camera.
Mm-hmm.
Keegan says, like, look, he agrees, which is what we talked about. It's been a lot of people have come back to basketball.
Have come back.
Now the conference semifinal series, but these one, I know one ended last night. Cleveland's moving on 6 straight finals appearance for LeBron and his crew of misfits, if you want to call it, because it's a different combination of players.
You know what? There's a lot. I want to talk about. There's a lot of LeBron haters out there.
I'm not a LeBron hater.
I'm not a LeBron hater. My
somebody in this room.
There's a lot of there's a lot of LeBron's haters out there. And I have to agree, he's polarizing. Either you love him or you hate him. He's like Tim Tebow.
There's no
But one thing you got to give the man credit: 6 straight times in the NBA Finals. And I don't know why they didn't bring it up, but I think Bill Russell's the only one that actually did that. Offhand that I can think of.
Well, if you want to count, well then Mike.
I'm talking about straight, not because first I said Mike too, but Mike didn't go straight time because he took that break.
Not only did he take the break, the Magic ousted him when he did come back, so that beats the streak right there.
So what I'm saying is 6 straight times you gotta give him his props.
No, I think you gotta give him his props.
And
even our producer Keith, who doesn't like him personally,
right? He doesn't like him.
Did say he respects his game, but I don't.
So my question is, do you think? And this is our little bet we got going on, our dinner that we're probably.
I'm confident.
Yeah, we're confident. We're
going to win.
Do you think LeBron's, as my producer says, is going to win it all?
If Kevin Love brings it like he did in Game 5 and Game 6, yes.
Okay. And that was the key. I'm glad you said that because
Kevin Love gave them nothing in Game 3 or 4.
Yes, Keith.
Who's better, Cleveland now, and the Miami Heat that he paid on? What teams?
That's a very good question.
Ooh.
I'm gonna say Miami Heat.
So when we say 6 or 7 straight,
okay,
you really can't say 6 or 7 straight because Mike came back to where? Chicago, because that's his home. Different.
So our producer,
another little fork in LeBron's statue or whatever you call it.
I don't want to go off for the tangent, so we'll entertain that question after we come back from break in the next segment. But so I get what you're saying. Mm-hmm. That's a very good question, Keith. And we'll give us some time to think about that. We will revisit that.
Yeah, we will.
But so in Game 3 and Game 4,
yes,
Kevin Love gave him nothing. Kyrie tried. Tyronn Lue got outcoached.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
I'm glad to see him I'm glad to see the bounce back. Not with the Game 5 win, you called it.
Mm-hmm.
I said they would win. I thought it would be closer. You said they were going to win big.
Mm-hmm.
Game 6 was pretty much an formality where if Cleveland got up early, there's up at halftime against whichever. Yeah, you just took Toronto Spirit.
Right.
However, so now Cleveland's waiting June 2nd, next Thursday, final start. It could be in Cleveland if OKC wins. Mm-hmm. It could be in Golden State if they come back and beat OKC the next 2 games.
I think the real question is, and a lot of people are saying, if OKC does lose tonight, which I don't think, but if they lose tonight, it's going to be tough. Because, the pressure's on right now for them.
Yes.
The pressure's on right now for OKC. Now, I know we're jumping around, but just real quick, the pressure right now, because if you look at those last couple games, not Game 5, but 3 and 4, I've never seen Golden State get beaten like that.
And
I've never seen that. Have you seen that?
Never seen that.
They
looked dejected. Klay Thompson was getting a shoulder rub, had to be consoled.
Forgot stuff on the interview. They were interviewing him.
Steph Curry had a towel over his face. This is the dude who...
We're not done. Yeah, same guy, right?
All the time. And
that's another subject. That's another
topic of discussion. How his trash talking and how his passion gets...
And it's on
doesn't get talked about at all.
But LeBron does it just like a big thing, right?
But Russell Westbrook, we talk about his passion and how cocky he is. So to get back to the actual basketball itself, Game 5, I like what Golden State did. Mm-hmm. Steve Kerr pretty much said, "Look, if you want to go small, I'm going to stay big. We're going to keep our bigs in. Mm-hmm. And if you keep your bigs in and I want to go small, I'm not going to put the bigs back in." They stuck to what Golden State does. Yes. And I say that to say that Oklahoma shot bad in Game 5.
Absolutely.
And they were in the game pretty much the most part of the game.
Right.
People don't realize, and this is one of the biggest knocks on LeBron's,
LeBron.
is he has no handle. He goes straight at you if he can't get to the rim. Russell Westbrook is LeBron Jr.
He's
a straight fake train. He goes right at you. He's not trying to go around you, all finesse. He may hit you with a crossover or a hesitation step, but he's coming right at you. And the reason why Steph was struggling so much, not only with the knee injury, he was guarding Westbrook on the other side of the floor all day.
It was so, and that's why I don't understand, like, why Kerr didn't make that adjustment. It was so taxing on him. He couldn't do anything on offense.
Right. Now,
and the thing is, like, I mean, put him on Roberson.
Yes.
And go from there, you know?
Right.
So.
I called OKC in 6. They need to do it, like you said. The pressure is all on them. Even if they think they can win a Game 7 in Golden State.
Put it like this: if
they don't want to,
if they don't win tonight, it's a wrap. I'm predicting it,
you can't flip flop. You said OKC in 7.
I did say OKC, but I'm just telling you, just the way because it changes.
It's momentum.
It's momentum. It changes. So I'm saying this. I think OKC is going to win, but I'm saying to y'all, if they don't win tonight, it's a wrap. It's a wrap, bro. Golden State's going to play the LeBrons.
It's so funny that I swear, I wish you guys can hear our producer say his name when he talks about it. It's the funniest thing in the world.
Like we have like 35, 40-minute conversations about LeBrons. And he makes some good points. I gotta give him his props. He does make some good points. But I mean, listen, LeBron of this era is our Magic Johnson. You know, I'm not gonna
No.
He is.
No.
That's what he says. Right?
The Magic Johnson of this era.
Who? Oh, here we go.
I'm glad you said this because we're going to segue right into it.
Here we go. Now, hold on. Before you do that, I need to apologize. Let me clarify some things first.
Go ahead. The floor is yours.
Okay. Now,
A couple weeks ago,
I did say the fix was it. Which I did say that.
Yes.
And the Lakers going to get the first pick. And I said it's going to be Lakers.
He was wrong.
Can I get it, my boy?
No.
Lakers, Celtics, and the Sixers. Right? I said that. Now, I was right about the first 3, but I was wrong about the order. So the Sixers got the first pick. I'm wrong. I'm being the one to admit it. And
what's the second part?
What part? Which one?
Mr. Oklahoma. But
oh yeah.
He needs to
and listen.
Because I was ready to walk.
Yeah,
there was going to be no Philly sports squad.
But listen.
If this was the case.
Yeah. I'm not saying if we had the first pick, I'm not saying you pick up Buddy Hield. So let me clarify that because I know a lot of people are saying, "What are you talking about?" I thought we was going to have the third pick, and if we had the third pick, you pick up Buddy Hield, right?
I would have took Dragon Bender.
Anyway,
I'm just not a heel
you
man.
pick up Buddy Hield at number 3. But now, since we have, and I'm going to get back to you, now that we have the first pick, we're going to have to pick up Simmons. It's going to happen.
Who is the future Magic Johnson? And I endorse this message.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I like Simmons. I like what he does on the court. He does have some things he needs to work on, as I explained before.
Off camera, I told you, they talk about his jump shot. And this is a very key point. I heard this on the sports radio coming in today.
Okay.
I had the same thought premise. Like in high school, in college, if you're the man, you taking it to the hole. You pulling up is a luxury. Your main bread and butter is because no one can stop you from getting to the basket.
And you can go to the hole anytime you want.
You can go to the hole anytime you
want.
But
you can't now. That's done.
Right. So
that's over with.
I'm going to talk about Simmons and his maturation, what he's working on already.
We'll do that.
And we got to go to the break code.
Got to pay
the bills, you know.
Got to pay the bills. Come on. Got to pay the bills.
When it's time for Jersey Mike's to make a really great sub, this is what we do. It's what we've been doing. It's what we've always done. It's what we'll always do. So what are you doing? Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Extra Innings is the nation's premier indoor baseball and softball training center, featuring indoor batting cages, 7 multi-use tunnels, and training rooms. Extra Innings can provide professional instruction, private and group lessons, and the best year-round clinics. Along with a nationally recognized pro shop that features the latest and widest selection of equipment and apparel, our experienced staff can provide you with the right instruction and help you find the best equipment for your ability and budget. Extra Innings, where the game never ends.
If you haven't been to Speed Raceway, what are you waiting for? You want to live fast? You want to make every second count? Then grab the family. Round up the guys. Speed Raceway is 100,000 square feet of excitement, whether you're a kid or a kid at heart. Speed Raceway is the place for endless fun all summer long. Log on to speedraceway.com or just get here now.
Today's show has been sponsored by More Than Gifts. Come see our new location in Marlton, New Jersey. Not just gifts, but more.
Today's show was brought to you by Alicia Kelly of White Horse RV Center in Williamstown, New Jersey. Alicia is your RV expert. Contact Alicia at alicia@whitehorserv.com or give her a call at 856-262-1717, extension 203. When you think of RV, think Alicia Kelly.
It's getting hot in here, so watch our RTV show. I'm off beat. All right, see, music ain't my thing.
Let's get it in a little bit. All right.
Arts and crafts, all that. Nah, I wasn't good at any of that.
Yeah.
I'm good at sports.
All right, so back to what we talking about. Real
So
quick.
let's talk about sports. I want to smack it.
Now you're banging on the table. You see, you're starting this. See?
This show's going
Bad
off.
habit.
This show's going off the rails. We just try to be as entertaining as we
Yeah,
can.
we do our thing.
So we left off with Simmons and the maturation and talking
Yes.
about going to the hole and the inability. You keep hearing to say, "Well, he can't shoot. He can't shoot."
Yeah, I mean it's over with. I mean you're going to the pros now. You're not gonna. It's not gonna happen. You can't go.
But
when
his
you want.
form is good. His form is not bad.
He's not a good shooter, man. He's
No,
not a good shooter.
he's not a good shooter.
But I mean, he can get
because
better. He can get
because
better,
he
though.
hasn't had the responsibility or the need to shoot.
Okay, yeah, but so in that case you have to get a shooter. So in that case, unfortunately, you're gonna have to trade Okafor
No,
for that number 3 pick.
no,
You're gonna have to.
You don't need to rush into trying to
Okay,
build
so-
this team right now because there's no team right now. There's no player out there that you actually truly have access to this offseason that's going to improve you by 25 or 30 wins.
Very true, very true.
So
but you
why
kind of want to
do
build
that?
though.
And next year's draft class is deeper
Yeah,
in the guard
but
position.
here's the thing though. Listen, you got Okafor, you got Noel.
Do you
They're
really-
not
but
all
hold
going
up,
together.
bro,
You can't
do
put them all together.
Do you really,
Somebody's gotta go.
Do you really have Embiid?
Somebody's gotta go off the boat.
Do you really have Embiid though? Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know. You don't know.
So
They're saying he's good.
With Simmons coming in,
Okay.
guess who he's working out with right now?
Who's working out with?
3D, Dennis Scott, Orlando Magic, great.
You said D3 before.
3D, D3, whatever. You know, D Scott with Shaq Penny. Hold up, there was Shaq Penny,
Penny,
Nick
Nick
Anderson, and Horace Grant.
Horace Grant, yeah. Mhm.
That was a starting five. And
Yeah.
all Dennis Scott did was rain
Shoot
down threes
threes.
on your head.
I mean, listen, I like it. I'm
So
with
that
it.
is-
But my thing is,
he's not
you
even to
still-
a team right
but
now.
you
He's
still-
doing that on his own accord.
and I'm good with that. But you still gotta get a shooter. If you're going to,
I'm not saying you. I'm not saying you don't.
But that's what I'm saying. You're gonna have to trade one of those guys, and the guy that has the best trade value is Okafor. And that's the
True,
rumor. And that's
but-
the rumor. Jab 4 reported.
Yes.
Uh,
he was on with Mike Gill,
Right.
97
Either
ESPN.
Noel or Okafor's going now. Listen, let's keep it real. I like Okafor. He's a Dookie guy, but right now he is young. He could get better on defense because that's his weakness.
If you
Playing defense and rebound.
I'm more adept to say, look, I don't want to go to number
I don't know.
3. I don't want him to go to Boston because I
Alright.
don't want to see him in
You
our
don't wanna face
conference.
him. I understand
I
that.
don't want to face him. I feel as if you have a better chance of trading him to
the Lakers?
Phoenix to get Eric Bledsoe back, maybe possibly Devin Booker.
So then you're going to have 2 non-shooters?
Eric Bledsoe can shoot.
No, he can't shoot. I'm a Phoenix fan. He can't shoot. He can't shoot.
Look, to me, they need a point guard, bro.
Listen.
Excuse me, my nose is...
Yes, he all right.
My
But listen,
allergies.
But you got
My
it.
sinus-
Okay, yeah, you need a point guard, but Simmons going to be your point guard, really. He's going to be your point forward. He's going to bring the ball up a lot.
Right, true.
But you have to get shooters. Sark can shoot. He can
So,
bring the ball up too, but you gotta
if you
get
trade
shooters, man.
Okafor to Boston at number 3, who are you taking?
If I trade Okafor to
Because
Boston,
Chris Dunn can't. Because Chris Dunn.
I'm taking Buddy Hield.
You take Buddy Hield over Jamal Murray?
Yes.
Buddy Hield.
Yes. I'm about to leave on that note.
Murray has a higher ceiling because he's 19 years old. He's 3 years younger than
Buddy
Hield.
Hield is a 4-year star. He's got more experience. He's a better player.
I mean, I see it. Get the point. He's improved. He's improved.
don't want
But
no
you're
Jamal
not
Murray.
trying to do it right away. Murray's going to grow with Simmons all together.
No.
I don't want to trade Okafor at all. I'm more.
I'm on the fence. I don't want to trade me because I'm afraid it's gonna be too good. Then we're gonna regret it. But you simply can't keep all those guys. You got 85 big men, and we've been talking about that.
But
you got
we
85
talking
big men.
But look, what's going on in the playoffs right now?
You're not running. You're running out of small ball. Yeah, there's some.
No.
Listen,
no.
Yes, Oklahoma City did define. They are defining the odds with big men.
But
right now, this league is built on what right now?
Because you know why I think that is.
But why? But what is it?
Because when's the last time you had dominant big men come out?
You haven't had a dominant big man.
That's why. But the game had no.
The game changed.
No. The game had no choice but to change because there was no big men coming out that could be dominant, that you could run an offense
But we
through.
live in a different age now. The AAUs of the world has created a different world. The Rams of the world have created a different world where big men that are 6'10", 6'11" can shoot the lights out. The Dirk Nowitzkis, they all changed. The European field, they all changed. It's changed everything all over. The game has changed now. All these big men that can shoot. There's just no post guys coming in. That's just how the NBA is now. That's how basketball is, period.
I don't agree with him.
Buddy Hill, guys.
If you can't tell by my face, I don't agree with him. I don't agree with him on a lot of things that he was talking
Listen,
about.
Buddy Hill, all right? Listen, I'm on the fence with trading Okafor. I mean, I like him, but somebody's got to go. He's got the best value.
Now, I think you can do that. See, you're looking at value just with one player. It depends on how teams define value. You had the 24 and the 26 pick, and you have Noel, and you have the right to swap Sacramento's pick next year, plus your pick, plus the Lakers pick. You have trust me, other teams know.
Assets.
Other teams know that the 2017 draft is deeper. There's nobody in the top 10 that the Timberwolves want. Yet they sit there, I think, like 6 or 7. Go, Noel.
So you're saying trade there, go to the 6, and then maybe make that trade.
Yes. Noel, 24, 26. If you got to throw in the Lakers pick, because the Lakers they're going to get DeMar DeRozan. They're going to get a couple free agents.
Oh yeah,
just based
or
on being
Barnes.
Los Angeles.
Either or
I want Harrison Barnes.
Yeah, but you're going to pay max money though.
I don't give a damn.
So you're ready to pay Harrison Barnes max money?
Because what else you going to do? You got to get to the salary. You got to get to the ceiling floor.
And I said that before. That's funny. We need to look at tape.
Whatever, yeah.
I said that, and he shot me down. Now all of a sudden, I want Harrison Barnes.
See,
my thing
when he
is
starts spitting that
no. See, he's backtracked. We got to break again. So we got to break. Hold on, we're not breaking. But listen, Harrison Barnes. Now all of a sudden he wants Harrison Barnes. This guy's something else.
See, you see what happens?
This is what I deal with, y'all.
He called him phantom breaks. Look, this is the rap. We're wrapping it up.
We're wrapping it up?
We wrapping it up. Your shenanigans. I don't know what you have going on.
You know what shenanigans?
Listen.
This guy. This is what I deal with every week.
Western Conference Finals. OKC, Golden State. OKC betting. I call OKC in 6. Look, Westbrook, Russie, whatever you want me to call you, KD. KD, you need to find a barber, bro. Your hairline, I don't know what be going on. Look, man, you make too much.
You know what? That's another thing. I don't understand how all these and that's something that's puzzling. How these basketball players making millions of dollars, but they look like just
because at that point you don't care.
Because scragalogs.
Because for one, they keep a hot chip on their arm because they play basketball.
But you're looking like
I can have
Like what? Like seriously? Like what is that?
You get your $100,000 luxury car. You get to play basketball.
And your hair looks like just you Willy Wonka, like you Oscar the Grouch. What is that? I don't know. That's another subject. Yeah.
But with that being said, listen, KD and your non-haircut.
All right, so you saying KD's gonna win tonight, right?
I said OKC better get it done tonight.
They have to.
They need to get it done tonight because I think it's going to be damn near impossible for them to win and go to state.
I mean, like I said, I picked OKC to win it, but now with the momentum, if they don't win tonight, it's a wrap.
It's a wrap. I mean, he picked OKC in 7. Obviously, that's not going to happen.
It's not going to happen.
I picked OK in 6. But once again, the guy that sits on this side of the table.
Yeah, but I've been calling the last couple games, and I've been right. I was right about the 20-point loss in Game 5 with Cleveland. I know you don't like to hear that. He says to me, "Oh no,
you should have told me to put money on it or something."
He says, "No, they're not going to win by that much. They're going to win by 7." I said they're going to win by 20. Watch. Was I right? Game 5?
Listen, man.
Well, Hawk did. All right. Okay, next up then.
Did you just hit me with the Hawk?
I'd hit you with that. Just a throwback.
With that being said,
all my wrestling fans, you know.
We going to holla at y'all next weekend. And then enjoy Memorial Day holiday.
Yeah.
We'll be back. We'll set it up for next week. We'll talk about some other things.
Oh, Phillies. We're going to bring up the Phillies real quick. Give a couple minutes in. Well, Phillies actually play tonight, right?
Yeah, they playing the best team in baseball. Playing best team in baseball. A little rough patch. They had Detroit.
Yeah,
lost
Detroit
2 and 3.
Cubs is really rough.
We didn't really bring them up because this is that part, like where they're starting to fall back down to earth of where we thought. So Daryl, right now, I need to see him get through this point before I bring him back up on the show. Nothing really major.
And you know what? We're going to talk about Ryan Howard a lot next week because I just feel some type of way of how he's being treated. So we're going to go on to that.
And we're going to leave you. We may poll this question on our Facebook page, Philly Sports Guys, via Facebook.
Yes.
Our producer Keith posed a question to us off camera. Out of LeBron being his sixth straight final appearance, which teams are better? The Cleveland teams or Miami teams? We're both in conjunction. The Miami teams is better. We'd like to hear your view. So we'll put it up on the poll on our Philly Sports Guys Facebook page. Let us know what you think, and we'll come back with the results next week. Everybody be safe. Drive safe. Enjoy the holiday. Thank you for watching.
Stay cool.
Yes.
Stay cool. Get some water ice.